Nitro Productions here, and today I will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series World War II Bumblebee. Now, this does not look like the version from the movie. I'm not a Cars person, but I could definitely see a difference with this Bumblebee. But I guess it's fine. But the Studio Series is meant to be movie accurate, and at least get the vehicle mode right. I mean, even the dropkick figure that wasn't robot mode accurate was still accurate to the vehicle mode. Oh, whatever. So let's get into the figure. He comes with two accessories, being his gun and his hammer, which stores very well. I love how it stores, but the only problem is it causes the roof not to close, and that kind of ruins it. I mean, if you take it out, it could close perfectly, but you got this big hole in there, so it ruins this figure a lot in vehicle mode. And this gun doesn't look good as like a turret thing. It needs like a less weird alien pistol thing. And this vehicle mode is not good on the eyes. It's so boring, and like the green that they picked is so dull. Maybe it would have been better if they did it in a brown? I don't know. At least give it some battle damage. We all complain about the battle damage on Siege, but this isn't that good. I guess let's go through the transformation then. And here we have Bumblebee in his robot mode, and kind of underwhelming, honestly. Now, I mentioned that dropkick figure earlier, but this reminds me of a prototype figures that are inaccurate to the final product. Similar to what the Last Night Nitro was, the Shatter figure, and that dropkick figure. These are all inaccurate to the movie, like design-wise, but at least they get the vehicle mode right. And this kind of looks like the Bumblebee from the movie. I mean, it's probably just based off the concept art. And let's start talking about the figure. It comes with two accessories, being his hammer and his gun. And the hammer looks fine. It holds in his hand well, and his gun is actually a cool looking gun when it's not as a weird turret thing. And let's talk about that backpack. Now, I don't have a big problem with shell formers, but if the shell former looks like that in the end and can't even stand, then I have a problem with it. I think the leg transformation is very cool, with the hood folding up, but these legs could barely stand up for me. Look at that. And, again, the paint scheme is dull and makes this very uninteresting. And these decals barely do a thing on here to make it pop at all. So, what do I think of this figure so far? Well, he's just boring. Posability, he can look left and right, up and down. His arms can do a T-pose. He can swivel. Elbow, no swivel at the wrist, a swivel at the waist, a swivel at the hip, knee, and no pivot. Which, I guess is fine posability, but it just bugs me how this figure looks. It's so boring. Now, I got this for sale at Target, and I thought I would be getting something better, but this is very dull. I guess let's just go to size comparisons. For size comparisons, here is Deluxe Class World War II Bumblebee with Igor, Dropkick, Blitzwing, Starscream, and Blackout. My thoughts on this figure? Well, It could be better. It's honestly one of the most underwhelming Studio Series figures I own. And I really like the Studio Series, and I'm a Transformers suck-up. So, this being an inaccurate Bumblebee, and we get enough Bumblebees as is, kind of makes this figure one of the worst figures in the Studio Series, honestly. Really wish I'd liked this figure more. I mean, I wasn't excited for it at all, but even the, like, promotional images made it look more interesting. Oh, whatever. I guess there'll always be another World War II figure. I wonder how that will turn out. Oh, it's just a repaint. Oh well. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.